Joe Biden, Kamala Harris preparing for power, but the president absolutely in denial, arguing that legal challenges still are viable. He's also tweeting out that he has won this election, in his words, by a lot. It obviously raises some pretty fundamental questions about the next 74 days between now and the inauguration. Will he need to be evicted from the White House? Will he formally concede? Will he attend the inauguration? Perhaps most significantly, is there now a legitimacy crisis with millions of his supporters believing this election was stolen? And all of this amid a raging pandemic in this country, 1,000 people dying every day, 100,000 being infected. So for all the joy that I and others witnessed on the streets of this city that was replicated in cities across America, it is absolutely clear there are major challenges for the incoming Biden-Harris team.
All right, well, more in Washington. Thank you. On to other news now, and here the former Chief Rabbi, Lord Jonathan Sacks, has died. The Prime Minister was among many paying tribute, saying Lord Sacks had a profound impact on our whole country and across the world. Lord Sacks served as the Chief Rabbi, the figurehead of British Jews, for 22 years. And finally, tomorrow's National Service of Remembrance at the Cenotaph in honour of all those who have fallen in war will be pared back due to lockdown, with just a few veterans and no members of the public. And as Neil Connery reports, the pandemic has already curtailed 2 other special ceremonies held in their memory.
Wearing a face mask in public for the first time, the Queen came to Westminster Abbey for this poignant pilgrimage to the unknown warrior's tomb. She'd requested this service after COVID scaled back centenary commemorations of the unknown warrior's interment. The grave represents First World War dead, whose place of death isn't known or whose remains are unidentified. The Queen Mother established the tradition of royal brides sending their wedding bouquets to be placed here. The Queen, who was married in the Abbey in November 1947, offered flowers based on her wedding bouquet. The Royal British Legion's Festival of Remembrance was recorded without a live audience under socially distanced rules at the Royal Albert Hall and addressed by the Prince of Wales.
In this challenging year, we have perhaps come to realise that the freedoms for which they fought are more precious than we knew, and that the debt we owe them is even greater than we imagined.
As poppy petals fell from above, the 2-minute silence to commemorate all victims of war. Neil Connery, ITV News.
And that is all for tonight. The weather is next, but from me and all the weekend team, good night.